Good evening, guys. My name is Ashish. I'll be presenting one of my favorite topic, goals. So, can anybody tell me what are goals? Nobody.
Goals.
Oh no, not football goals. I'm talking about goals that we set in our real life. Those goals, the ambition that we look 5 years down the line. This is what I have to achieve. Those goals. So, can anybody tell me? What do I have to pick?
Objectives. Okay,
Objectives?
Objectives set.
Okay. What objectives?
Say objectives to attend or to complete.
Okay. Let me just define.
Is it like
Sorry,
New
go
Year's
ahead.
resolution?
Like a New Year's resolution, yes, you are somewhere close to it. What about you? What do you think, Sashi? What do you think?
It's about some realistic targets that you set for yourself, career-wise.
Excellent, Amit. Excellent. What do you think, Amit?
Same lines what Sasi said.
Sorry, I
Same
didn't.
lines what Sasi said. Basically, your career goals.
Okay.
You said.
Excellent. All of you guys are absolutely right. This is how I will define goals. Goals are nothing but a target set by an individual to achieve it in a stipulated time. Those are goals. How do you set them? There are two types of goals: long term, short term. Okay, let me give you a short example. I guess everybody will laugh on that. Is that a jockey short underwear that we wear? Okay, a fat person, if he wants to become a slim person in a stipulated time, he will put that jockey short picture, one in his bedroom, second in his bathroom, and third in his office. Why? Because every single time when you have this goal in front of you, that's when you know that you're actually going to achieve it in a stipulated time. Okay, so this is how I will define a short-term goal. A short-term goal is a goal that you write it or you achieve it in an X amount of time. Let's say a week, 2 weeks down the line. A long-term goal is a goal that you set for yourself, maybe a career-wise, maybe a family-wise, maybe wealthy, maybe to become one of the top tycoon in business. Those are goals. To add to that, let me just tell you how short-term goals are defined. Short-term goals can be a day goal, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. But a long-term goal is the one where you have to actually jot down the plans, how you're going to go ahead and achieve it, what are your plan of action, how you're going to put it into place in your day-to-day life, what are the inputs you're going to get, from there how you're going to build it on. Those are long-term goals. Now that also depends upon what kind of job you are into, because not all the jobs will give you all the satisfaction in life. So if you're set to become a CEO, then you know that at a position you cannot be a CEO of a company. You need to move on in life. Okay, now to become a CEO, it will not happen just in a jiffy. You need to first set a standard for yourself, attain a particular amount of knowledge that is there, and that's how you become a CEO with an X amount of experience under your belt. Are you guys understanding that? Any questions that you have on goals? I hope that's clear so far. Okay. With that, to back it up, there is something known as commitment. If you guys do not have commitment towards your goals, you'll never achieve it. How do you define commitments? Sean, can you tell me how do you define commitment?
If I say that I'm going to perform a particular task and so it's planned, I'll make sure that it is done.
Okay. What do you think, Prashant? What do you think is a commitment?
Be focused on what the goals, what you have set, and prepare a plan of action and stick to that.
Excellent. All of you guys are absolutely right. This is how I will define commitment. Commitment is nothing but long after the mood of that particular situation is gone, you still stick to that particular decision that you've taken. That is nothing but commitment. Now, it can happen that you've committed to something. Let's take a realistic example of your relationship. If you're committed to a relationship, you cannot just say that, okay, I'm committed, so I will not do an X amount of things in a relationship. You need to be committed. You need to give that amount of time to that relationship, then only that relationship will flourish, and that is nothing but commitment. So I feel if you have goals in your life and if you don't back it up with commitment, it will not be a success, or let me just put it this way, we will not be a successful person wherever, in whichever walks of life that we are working. With that, I end my presentation.